Episode 6. Intro. Vas Trägt y lo que sostiene.
Berlin is dangerous when things work. Chaos, I understand. Passion, I can survive. But steadiness... Steadiness asks questions I don't know how to answer yet. This week isn't about wanting. It's about whether something can hold. When the music stops. When the city wakes up. When no one is performing.
Sunday night tells the truth before Monday lies about it. Everyone says they want connection. Very few people want the discipline that keeps it standing. This isn't about intensity. It's about maintenance, boundaries, timing, and whether trust survives daylight.
I didn't come here to stay. I came here to see what doesn't collapse.
And I didn't offer more than I could sustain.
This is what bears weight. This is what holds.
This is what bears weight. This is what holds. Every story has its rhythm. Every rhythm has a heart. Steve Stories.
Episode 6. Vas Trägt y lo que sostiene. What bears, what sustains. In Berlin, Anna risks something more frightening than chaos. A connection that works, tested not by passion, but by whether it holds when the week begins. Interior, Steve's apartment. Late. SFX, rain tapping softer now, intermittent. Radiator ticking in uneven intervals. A muted jazz track looping, slowed down, almost skeletal. The apartment feels used. 2 wine glasses still on the counter. A half-empty bowl of roasted nuts. A hoodie draped over the back of a chair where it missed its mark earlier. Anna sits cross-legged on the couch, bare feet tucked under her thighs, toes cold against the fabric. Steve's shirt hangs off her shoulder, collar stretched slightly from the way she keeps fidgeting with it. Her iPhone 17 Pro glows in her hands. She scrolls, stops, scrolls again. Not reading, just moving light. Across the room, Steve sits at the small, scarred dining table. His Samsung S24 Ultra lies face down beside his open backpack. He's not working. He's resetting. Cables laid out neatly. Wallet checked, returned. Keys clipped, unclipped, clipped again. Maintenance behavior.
This is the dangerous part of Sunday night, when discipline wants to soften and call it intimacy.
He checks the time on the microwave clock. 22:41. Doesn't say it. He reaches into the backpack and pulls out the power bank. Heavy, industrial, the kind that could charge a laptop twice and still not complain. He coils the USB-C to lightning cable with care. Stands, walks to the couch. He kneels, one knee down, the other planted, balanced, not submissive. As he plugs the cable into the power bank, the back of his hand brushes her ankle. Slow, grounding. She doesn't pull away. He doesn't look up yet.
He doesn't ask if I need it. He removes the future problem before it becomes one. Це турбота. Quiet. Preventative.
Steve places the power bank on the side table, exactly where she won't knock it over in her sleep. He taps the cable once to check the connection. Only then does he glance at her phone screen. 14%. His jaw tightens. Not worry, satisfaction.
You run it hot.
I forget to charge when I'm thinking.
He hums once. Acknowledgement, not critique. He reaches into his pocket, pulls out a yellow sticky note, writes quickly. 1 pass, no edits. Folds it once, slides it under her phone without ceremony. Anna pauses her scrolling, lifts the phone, unfolds the note. Deep sleep greater than everything. Don't negotiate with exhaustion. Her throat tightens. She doesn't look at him yet.
He noticed. Not the mood, the pattern.
She places the phone deliberately on the cable. A decision, not a request. The charging icon blooms green. Steve clocks it. A flicker of approval crosses his face. Controlled, but real. He starts to stand. Anna reaches out. Her fingers curl into the sleeve of his hoodie and pull once. Not urgent, not needy. A summons. He stops, looks at her now. This is where the 40% restraint kicks in.
10 minutes. Not a question.
No alarms.
I'll set the perimeter.
He sits beside her, not crowding her space yet. The couch dips. Heat shifts. He doesn't touch her immediately. Lets the jazz loop again. Radiator ticks. Outside, a car passes through wet streets, tires hissing. Anna exhales and finally leans into him. Her head finds his shoulder, like it already knows the coordinates. He adjusts, arm coming around her back, hand resting firm at her waist. Weight without pressure.
Він знає, як тримати. Not like Paris man. Like my grandfather holding a gate in a storm.
Steve glances down at her phone once more. Charging. 19%. He nods to himself.
Sleep hits you hard when you stop fighting it.
Good.
She closes her eyes. Her breathing slows faster than she expects. Steve stays still, counts her exhales, doesn't pull her closer, doesn't let go.
This is the patch window. Small, controlled. If I widen it, it breaks the system.
The jazz fades into silence. Only the radiator remains. 10 minutes pass. He doesn't move when the timer on his watch vibrates. He gives her 5 more. Because he's smooth. Because he's restrained. Because he knows exactly when to break his own rules.
Act 2. The Breach. Controlled surrender. Location: living room, bedroom. Time: late Sunday night. Atmosphere: rain returns, harder now. Windows fog. The city disappears. Steve's apartment, living room. No dialogue at first, just movement. Steve's hand settles at the small of her back, not asking, not rushing, anchoring. Anna's mouth finds his collarbone, not searching, claiming. The lamp clicks off. Darkness folds them closer.
I don't usually let it run like this. I meter everything. I buffer. I patch. But restraint only matters if you choose when to release it. And tonight is contained.
Anna shifts first. She pushes him back onto the couch, slow, deliberate. No hesitation, no testing. She stands over him for a half second, framed by city light and rain streaks on the glass.
No rules. Just us. Now.
Steve exhales sharply through his nose. The sound isn't surprise. It's relief and hunger shaking hands.
Okay, fuego. Windows open.
She climbs into his lap, knees bracketing his hips, her weight grounding him deeper into the couch. Her hands slide into his hoodie, pulling it up and over his head with a patience that borders on reverent. Rain hits the windows harder. The room warms. No urgency, just certainty.
No fear. No bargaining. My body isn't asking permission anymore.
Steve's hands are steady, large, sure, unhurried. He doesn't grab. He claims by placement. The city outside vanishes completely. bedroom. Continuous, impressionistic. The transition isn't frantic, it's guided. Steve's palm at her lower back, her fingers hooked into his belt loop, steering. The bedroom air is heavier, rain-cooled, laced with skin and the faint citrus of her hair. He unbuttons, unzips, undoes with the precision of someone disarming a device he respects. Each movement measured, each pause intentional.
Restraint is a muscle, but tonight, the muscle is fatigued. I'm letting the firewalls drop, one by one.
Fabric slides away, not tossed, set aside. He traces the line of her spine once, slow, grounding, before drawing her into him. She responds immediately, hands sliding under his shirt, nails grazing his lower back. A shiver passes through him.
You're thinking too much, Americano. Silence the CPU.
She turns in his arms, presses her forehead to his, breath warm and steady.
Dime lo que quieres, Fuego. Tell me what you need.
She answers without words, pulls him down. The bed takes their weight. Rain breaks fully against the glass, loud, unapologetic. The heat is intense. His dark, grounded strength, her pale, fluid certainty. No rush, no doubt, no dialogue now, just breath. Sheets shifting, the city erased. Later, quiet again. The storm outside fades to a low hiss. Inside, everything slows. Anna is curled into him, one leg draped over his thigh, her face tucked into his chest. Her breathing is deep now, unguarded. Steve presses his mouth to her temple, lingering there. Protective, present.
Sleep, yeah. I got the night watch.
She's already gone. He doesn't move, doesn't check the time, doesn't reach for his phone. He stays exactly where he is, the perimeter held, the window gently closed. Act 3. Sustenance, humble intention. Location, Steve's kitchen, early Monday morning. Time, 6:45 to 7:20. Weather, rain finished, pavement drying, early buses sighing awake. Steve's kitchen, early. SFX, pan sizzling low, knife tapping wood, kettle beginning to hiss, then backing off. A distant garbage truck reversing somewhere in the courtyard. Steve cooks. Not hurried, not ceremonial. He's barefoot, wearing the same joggers from the night before, an old gray t-shirt pulled on quietly sometime before dawn. The kitchen smells real. Toasted buckwheat, warm fat, dill crushed between fingers, dark bread heating directly on the burner grate. Visual. A pot of buckwheat kasha simmering, thickening slowly. Soft farmer's cheese crumbled into a bowl. Eggs frying gently, whites just set, yolks still trembling. A small plate of sliced cucumber and salt, nothing democratic. This is food that expects to be eaten.
Learned this from an old woman in Gdansk. She said, if you feed someone like this, they'll remember you when they're brave. Sounded right.
That's the romantic edge, not flowers. Sustenance. He plates without flourish. 2 forks, no phones on the counter. He doesn't look toward the bedroom yet. He waits. Doorway, kitchen/bedroom. Anna appears, hair undone, still tangled from sleep, face bare. Eyes slower than yesterday, but clearer. She's wearing his black shirts, nothing else. Bare feet on cold tile. She pauses, takes in the scene.
Kasha, eggs, dill, mama. This is my husband.
The thought hits clean, unannounced, then disappears just as fast. She doesn't chase it. She steps into the kitchen. Steve doesn't turn immediately. He lets her be awake first.
You cook like you've been here before.
He glances at her, brief, steady.
I pay attention.
He slides a plate toward her, not offering, assigning.
Sit or stand. Eat either way.
She chooses to stand, leans against the counter, hip brushing his. They eat quietly at first, forks scraping ceramic, yolk breaking into kasha. The kind of silence that isn't empty.
In Kyiv we say, шлях до серця лежить через шлунок. The way to the heart is through the stomach. But this isn't seduction, this is infrastructure.
She reaches for more bread. Steve notices, adds another slice to the burner without comment. She watches him move, efficient, calm, morning competent. Not trying to impress her. That's what unnerves her.
You don't cook like someone afraid I'll disappear.
Steve considers this while flipping an egg.
I cook like someone who knows Paris will try to starve you. Eat. It's fuel, not affection.
She smiles, small, private, steps closer, wraps her arms around his waist from behind, face resting briefly between his shoulder blades. Not clinging, testing gravity. He stills, but doesn't pull away. Lets it happen. Counts 3 breaths, then places his hand over hers, grounding.
Careful. If you stay there too long, I'll burn the eggs.
She releases him immediately, obedient in a way that surprises her, returns to her plate.
He doesn't punish closeness, he places it. That's worse.
Moments later, they finish eating. Steve rinses plates, stacks them neatly in the rack. Anna dries without being asked. Domestic, but not pretending permanence. Her iPhone 17 Pro buzzes once on the table. She doesn't pick it up. Steve clocks that too.
You have 30 minutes before the city wakes up properly.
And then?
And then we both remember who we are.
She nods. No argument, no sadness, just calibration. She slips her arms into his hoodie, retrieving it from the chair. Pauses at the doorway.
Thank you. For the night. And the morning.
He meets her eyes. Level.
This wasn't a favor.
She accepts that. Leaves the kitchen. Steve stands alone again, kettle clicking off behind him. He wipes the counter. Resets the room.
Sustenance delivered. Structure restored. The system holds.
Act 4. The spare key location, Steve's apartment. Morning time. Monday, 7:20 to 8:10. Weather, overcast, clearing. Pavement drying. City stretching awake. Steve's apartment. Kitchen. Early SFX. Water running briefly. A cupboard closing. Distant traffic starting up in layers. Steve finishes rinsing the last mug. Dries it. Puts it away. The kitchen looks neutral again. Not scrubbed, not sentimental. Just reset. Anna sits on the edge of the counter now, barefoot. Steve's shirt still hanging off one shoulder. Her iPhone 17 Pro lies face down beside her. She watches him without pretending not to.
Morning always tells the truth. Night can lie beautifully. Morning shows you what survives.
Steve checks his watch, then his Samsung S24 Ultra. One unread calendar alert. Office, 9:30. He pockets the phone, reaches into the small wooden drawer by the door, takes out a single spare key on a plain ring. No label, no speech. He places it on the counter between them. Flat, deliberate.
I'll be gone most of the day.
She looks at the key, doesn't touch it yet.
Suitcase. Message before you come in, even if I'm not here. Not a rule, a protocol.
She nods once.
I won't treat it casually.
He accepts that answer. She finally picks up the key. Its weight surprises her.
This isn't an invitation. It's a responsibility.
Steve's apartment. Bedroom. Hallway. Steve pulls on his boots, laces them tight, checks his pockets, phone, wallet, access card. Anna stands in the doorway, holding the key loosely now, testing its presence.
What time will you be back?
He considers.
Depends on how honest everyone is in meetings.
She smiles, small.
Then I'll assume evening.
That's reasonable.
No kiss, no lingering. He steps closer anyway. Places one hand at the base of her neck. Brief, grounding. Not possessive.
Eat, hydrate. Text if anything shifts.
She nods.
He doesn't promise presence. He promises responsiveness. That's better.
Steve's apartment. Morning. Steve exits. The door closes behind him. The lock clicks. Anna is alone. The apartment sounds different without him. Bigger, quieter, honest. She stands still for a moment, listens. The hum of the fridge. A tram passing somewhere nearby. Footsteps on the stairwell. She exhales. Places the key carefully on the table by the door. Not in her pocket. Not hidden.
This is the dangerous part. Not being chosen, being trusted.
She walks through the apartment slowly. Touches nothing she doesn't need to. Pauses at the bookshelf, at the window, at the kitchen again. Everything feels intentional. Her phone buzzes. She looks. A calendar reminder for the shoot. The world pulling. She texts Steve before leaving, even now.
Heading out. I'll message before I come back.
A reply comes quickly.
Copy.
No emoji, no reassurance. She smiles anyway.
Moments later, Anna slips the spare key into a side pocket of her tote. Not the main compartment. She locks the door behind her, double checks. The key works smoothly. That matters. She pauses in the hallway, hand on the rail, then continues down. Act 5. Parallel. Monday. Location, Berlin. Split. Studio, office, Airbnb. Time, Monday, 9:30 to 19:30. Atmosphere, working Berlin. Overcast, dry, functional. Photo studio, late morning. Shutter bursts, stylist murmurs, footsteps on concrete. Anna stands under lights, clothes precise, neutral palette, hair pulled back, clean, professional. The trio is here, not circling her, not hostile, just present. They share the same air, same craft table, same mirror space. One of them adjusts a sleeve near her shoulder without asking. Anna doesn't flinch, but she clocks it.
Berlin looks good on you. Very grounded. It's framed as a compliment. It lands like a probe.
It's efficient.
The shoot resumes. Between takes, phones come out. Not Anna's. She drinks water, keeps her iPhone 17 Pro face down.
This is where they start measuring. Not what I'm wearing, what I'm orienting toward.
Tech office. Midday. Steve sits in the glass-walled room. No drama. Screens reflect metrics. Logs scroll. The Sunday incident is already archived. He speaks once. We adjust the patch window. No heroics next time. No one argues. Meeting ends early. Containment worked. No aftershocks. He checks his phone. One message from Anna, time-stamped hours ago.
Shoot's running long. All good.
He doesn't respond immediately, finishes the task he's on, then replies. Copy. Eat something. Photo studio. Afternoon. The trio shares a bench during a lighting reset. Someone scrolls through photos.
Paris schedule's brutal next quarter. You need stamina.
At least Berlin is temporary.
Anna looks up, meets their eyes.
Everything is temporary.
Silence. The photographer calls her back to set.
They don't want to trap me. They want to remind me where gravity used to live.
Steve's office, late afternoon. Steve packs up, leaves on time, no overtime heroics. As he walks out, he checks his calendar. Tuesday circled. Flight day, not his. He doesn't think further. Anna's Airbnb, early evening. The Airbnb feels different now. Too quiet, too blank. Anna drops her tote, kicks off her shoes, stands in the center of the room. Her phone buzzes. A message from Pavel, unread. She doesn't open it. Instead, she pulls her suitcase from under the bed, sets it open on the floor. This is not frantic packing. This is selection. She lays items out on the bed. One dress, one sweater, sleepwear, toiletries. One night. She stops, looks at the empty space beside the suitcase, then texts.
Finished work. I'll come by later. I'll message before.
She waits. The reply comes fast. Okay. Nothing else. She closes the suitcase, zips it. Berlin Street, evening. Anna walks, suitcase rolling softly behind her. The city is active but not loud. She stops once, checks the key in her tote. Still there. Steve's apartment, evening, empty. Steve isn't home yet. Anna stands in the hallway, texts before entering.
Here.
Copy. She unlocks the door. The apartment opens to her quietly. No ceremony, no witnesses. She wheels the suitcase inside, closes the door behind her. The lock clicks. She stands still.
This isn't escape. This is choosing where to sleep.
She sets the suitcase near the bedroom wall. Doesn't open it yet. Places the spare key back on the table by the door. Visible. Accountable. Steve's apartment. Night. Steve enters later, sees the suitcase, sees the key on the table. Nothing else disturbed. He nods once. She followed protocol. The system holds.
Coda. Q night location. Steve's apartment. Nighttime. Late Monday. Atmosphere. Settled. Clean. Dim. Steve's apartment. Night. Shower running briefly, then off. A tram passing somewhere distant. The refrigerator hum. The apartment is dim, lit only by the lamp near the couch. Anna sits on the floor, back against the couch, unpacking her suitcase slowly. Not everything, just what she needs. Sleepwear, a toothbrush, one sweater folded carefully. The rest stays zipped. Steve watches from the kitchen doorway, towel around his neck, shirt freshly changed. He doesn't comment. He respects staging. He moves to the table and plugs in the power bank again, checks the cable, sets it beside the bed. Anna notices, says nothing. She finishes, closes the suitcase, slides it under the bed. Still temporary. She stands, walks toward him, stops close, not touching yet.
Long day.
You held it. That's enough.
They move to the couch together. No rush. She curls against him easily, head on his chest, one leg folded over his. He adjusts without thinking. His arm settles where it belongs.
No chasing, no retreat. Just presence.
Outside, rain starts again. Soft this time. Anna exhales. Finally.
Не тікаю.
Steve presses a kiss to the top of her head. Not a promise, a perimeter. The lamp clicks off. Darkness settles cleanly. The system is quiet. End. Coda. Q night.
Until next time, keep the rhythm alive.